This episode is brought to you by 301 Boys Barbecue Supply, Johnsburg, Illinois. You guys have heard me constantly talk about this place since they first started partnering with us. I love 301 Boys. This place is fantastic. I love smoking and grilling. If you know me, you know that much. This place elevated my game. It brought me to Flavor Town, as Guy Fieri would say. And they've got so many new seasonings and sauces recently. I mean, me personally, I love wings, and they got a wing night kit from Hey Grill Hey by Susie Bullock. They're finally there. So just in time for the upcoming football season. And it includes a sweet rub, a sweet heat sauce, batter, and a recipe card. Like I just said, chicken wings are my absolute favorite during football season, so I will for sure be picking this up. So I'll let you guys know how it is before, if you don't pick it up before me. They also carry hickory smoked sea salt and hickory smoked SPG, that's salt, pepper, garlic for you muggles out there, from Smoke Bomb Spices in Grays Lake. The sea salt comes in a grinder bottle, and the SPG comes in both a grinder and a shaker bottle on fine grind. So go pick these guys up. Like I said, everything's local, guys, from Grays Lake. That's like 20 minutes away from here. So yeah, I'll definitely be checking that out too. Remember those PK grills I've been talking about every week? Yeah, they're doing a clearance sale on all remaining PK grills and accessories. They're selling the PK Go for $275, the PK 300 for $400. There's one remaining floor model left. I might grab that before you guys do. So the PK 300, the Aaron Franklin edition, is $550, and the PK 360 is $650. And all accessories are 30% off. And this deal is good until all the remaining inventory is gone. So if you've been in the market for a PK grill, now is the right time. So, also, as you guys have been hearing me say, mention TorgyTalk to Scott and you'll get 10% off your entire order. Now, that does not include the grills I just mentioned because that's a grill. So, it includes everything, sauces, seasonings, chips, accessories, just not grills. So, go in there, mention TorgyTalk, get 10% off your order, and boost your fucking flavors, guys. You will not regret it, I promise you. So, go check this place out at 2420 Johnsburg Road, Johnsburg, Illinois. That's 301 Boys. The number 301-BOYS Barbecue Supply. This episode of TorgyTalk is brought to you by Brook and Beard Barbershop on Green Street, just a door away from Buddy's Pizza in McHenry, Illinois. Their specialization lies in all kinds of men's haircuts, from fades to flat tops to business professional haircuts, leaving you with a refined and polished look. Not only that, but they also offer exceptional beard services, including beard trims, full face shaves, and lineups, and more. Every beard is treated with a hot towel, steam, and straight razor work. So do yourself a favor, go online to www.brookandbeard.com/TorgyTalk or call 815-482-2584. Once again, that's www.brookandbeard.com/TorgyTalk or call 815-482-2584. And as of right now, if you enter the promo code TorgyTalk in the notes section, you will receive $5 off your next haircut. Once again, it's promo code TorgyTalk. That's TorgyTalk, one word. In the notes section, you'll receive $5 off your next haircut. So don't miss out on your opportunity to experience their exceptional services.
I want that
TorgyTalk.
I love that
TorgyTalk.
I want that
TorgyTalk.
I love that
TorgyTalk. 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 Hello. Welcome back, everybody. We got a new guest today. We got my buddy Jared Marek. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Yeah, so what's everybody been up to? Working like usual? Frank, you should probably scooch in just in case it doesn't.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what I mean?
Maybe you should too.
Yeah, maybe I should too. Oh, this is all weird, huh? Anyway.
What were we talking about just before this? Before we hit the record button?
Jokes.
Right.
Yeah.
Something about non-consensual people invading personal space.
Yeah.
Right.
Let that mic invade your personal space, though, so we can hear you good. Because otherwise it'll
It's not like closer to your face.
Yeah, like up here, like because
Yeah.
otherwise
Trying
you'll
to
just
invade it.
you'll sound like you're a million miles away. Anyway,
Alright.
so comedy, dude.
Ocean Gate.
Oh yeah,
That's what we were talking about. Was Ocean Gate? Your joke. that
Oh
you had
yeah. We were talking about that
I think you
submarine.
should hit that joke, man. I like it. I think
Tomorrow?
it's good. Yeah. Do
All
it.
right. I'm gonna hit it. Fuck it. See what happens. What happened with that whole situation though? It was like big for a week and then just disappeared.
Yeah, right. Like
Wrong guy to be asking.
I'm-
That's for sure.
Like,
I
it
don't
hasn't been
stay
in the
up
news
to
at
date
all.
On the news at all.
Neither do I, but like it was all over Facebook, all over Instagram and shit, and then all of a sudden it's just boom gone.
I feel like there's been like a new disaster each week since that whole thing
Well,
happened.
right after that, they're like, "Hey, aliens are real."
Yeah,
Like-
there's like aliens are real. Maui's on fire. There
They're
was a
just trying to
tornado
throw
in
so much
Florida.
flack. It's not hitting at all.
A house
Everyone-
blew up in Pennsylvania.
See, I didn't even see that one.
Me
Yeah,
neither.
it just happened like 2 days ago.
I found out yesterday that Alex Collins, the running back for the Seattle Seahawks, died in a motorcycle accident. 28 years old. He was fucking hauling ass.
Paul Walker in it,
That's a li-
Rip.
but on a bike. He wanted to be original.
yeah.
No
So yeah, he apparently an SUV was taking a left. He hit the back bumper and flew into the SUV
Like through the the window.
Yeah.
Like just
and just landed in there and died.
wow.
Yeah. So he just flew in there and
I
Bikers,
get
just
road
like-
rage a lot too. When people are too slow for making turns, I freak out. So I understand it.
yeah,
You know? I get where he's coming from.
yeah.
He must be going fast though to fly through
Yeah.
the window.
Yeah, he just flew in there and was just like, "Ding dong, delivery."
Hello.
Too soon.
Want
I'm
an
sorry.
autograph?
That's literally happened on
Yeah,
Sunday
like
evening.
3
Oh,
days
fuck.
ago. We apologize to
Yeah, I'm
parents.
sorry.
Condolences
No,
to the
no,
family.
it's,
That sucks.
Band.
Yeah, he was on my fantasy team. He did real well for me, so gonna miss him this year.
Trade him out. Trade him out.
Anyway, let's get off
I'm not-
this
I'm not
topic
gonna-
before we say some.
I was gonna say something. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
Well, you already mentioned it. What is it?
I was gonna be like, look at those rushing yards
Oh,
through the air.
He's dedicated.
oh my God,
Goes all out.
Jesus Christ, dude, that's
Robo.
fucking bad.
Mm.
So anyway,
Moving on from
Can we talk
that.
Yeah.
about Roombas for a second?
yeah,
Okay. Because there's a lot of issues that I have with Roomba. Primarily the turd that it scooped up and was trying to spread all around my house. Okay? There should be some kind of warning label or some kind of defense mechanism on that Roomba against turds. Because that thing just picked it up
Uh-oh.
just like that and then started spreading it everywhere, right? And I just thought there was so much nasty smell. You know what? Just don't buy a Roomba. That's as simple as we gotta make it.
I feel like they're only good for like hardwood and tile floors because if you don't have that much tile or hardwood floors in your house, then like what's the point of having one?
Right. I have nothing but hardwood floors.
Oh,
It's-
yeah, so
yeah.
you're better off then.
yeah. We got a shark vac.
Yep.
It's pretty nice. No, it's I've always wanted a Roomba, but my dog would probably fucking eat it. My dog's
Just
a
attack it.
psychopath. Yeah, he doesn't like the vacuum as it is. Because when he was a puppy, I'd vacuum, and he'd get like real fucking psyched up about it and fucking start biting the vacuum and shit. And I thought it was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
And now he's 5 and he still bites the vacuum. So it's like, all right, guy, come on.
Some PTSD with the vacuum.
He put a hole in our vacuum, like in the fucking container where it sucks up all the shit.
Oh shit.
So yeah, we had to buy a new vacuum because of his ass. Yep, fucking dogs.
Got to get
man.
one of those Dysons. Aren't they more quiet or something?
Something, I don't know, dude.
I don't know,
Vacuums
maybe.
are expensive as fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
they are. Especially the Dysons.
Yeah,
Has your
Dysons are-
dog ever defended your house from like a robbery or anything?
No, but he's defended my house of my friends. Like when he doesn't know somebody, so he's very protective. He's a German Shepherd, so he we also got him off Craigslist from the south side of Chicago.
You can't get anything
Oh, there you
off
go.
Craigslist without a grain of salt. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? There's always a little.
Yeah, I picked him up at a JJ Fish in Blue Island.
Okay.
So like, yeah, there's just one thing for you. And like, I'm like, hey, can you bring the paperwork? He's like, yeah, sure, I got you. didn't bring me a paperwork at all. He's like, he sent me a text of what shots he's had. And he's like, I pull up and he's like, you here for the German Shepherd? I'm like, yep. He grabs him by the fucking neck and he's just like, here you go. I'm like, wait, I want to know more about him. Cora's like, make sure you fucking get to know, like, make sure you know he's got like all the shots and all this shit in his history.
Yeah.
And he's like, yep, his parents were farm dogs. They're really good with people. I'm like, okay. And then I look at him. I'm like, oh,
Sounds
he's
like
so
you stole
cute.
this dog.
I'm like, he looks so cute. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll just take him. And he's a great dog he's a pack dog. So like, he loves us. He loves my close friends and family. And, but strangers, I tell people all the time, like, don't try to pet him. Don't look at him.
Yeah.
Just ignore him. You got to come over like 20 times to fucking to let him pet you or to let you pet him. Yeah. Otherwise so I had one friend, tell me he was not coming over anymore. I'm like, okay, whatever. That's fine. And then he showed up randomly in my garage and he got bit.
Well, yeah.
I'm like, you fucking idiot.
You can't say you're not coming over anymore. He's lucky he just got bit and not a shotgun.
Well, he actually,
Right.
just bit his jacket. So it was like, he didn't get bit. But I'm like, I've told him, I'm like, dude, just please fucking don't do that. Just don't come in like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I fucking bitched him out. I'm like, that's your fucking fault, dude.
Dude, I'll tell you, when it comes to dogs, it's such a difficult thing. That's why I got cats anyway, right? Like, dogs, I don't have the time for.
Yeah.
Right? There's just not enough time in the day. I'm always working. I'm always doing something. Cats can entertain themselves and do their own thing. But I'll tell you, like, my mom bought this one problem dog, right? And
Adopted or
rescued, right?
Yeah.
They rescued.
she rescued me.
Yeah. All right. I'm leaving, Tori. You don't talk about rescuing my mom or my mom rescuing you.
I was talking about the dog.
All right.
Like, the bumper stickers were like,
Childhood
my dog rescued me.
Dude, I hate all those bumper stickers. But hear this out, right? So my mom has this dog that's called a blue heeler, right? And they named him Petey. And this dog, Petey, grew up on a farm with just one other older woman and just would chase and hunt birds all day, every day, right? And that dog, Petey, eventually got to my brother's friend who was like, this dog has too many issues. I got to just give him away, probably put him down, unfortunately. My mom, being the bleeding heart that she is like, no, let me take him in, right? She takes him in, ends up getting bit by the dog within the first couple weeks and goes, oh, it's just an accident, it's fine. She hires a 40-year veteran, right? This dog trainer who has never been bitten in his life.
Caesar
right?
Malone?
Yeah.
Right, that's his name, Caesar
Caesar
something?
Milan, yeah.
Yeah, Caesar Milan.
He might have been Mexican. I don't know. But regardless, this dude was a pro, right? He walks in, gets bit the first day.
Damn.
Right? So my mom continues to go, and we got to save him, right? What are the alternatives? We have all these different options. I don't want to put him down, obviously. Maybe we just rip out all of his teeth so he can't bite anyone. I said,
Holy
Mom,
shit.
no. That is way more inhumane
Than putting him down.
That's way worse. Just let him be what he's going to be, right?
Right.
Like, if he's meant to be a dog who's hunting, let him hunt. Quit trying to make a hunting dog into a lap dog. And, like, nowadays, especially with her, she has, like, 1,000 animals at her house. To the point where I come over, I was like, should I pay admission to this zoo? Or what's going on? Like, I'm getting in for free. There's these turtles. There's koi fish. She's got talking parrots and 4 cats, 6 dogs. I don't know. It's just too much. And this dog is so used to being, like, by himself
Right.
and everything else, right? So for him to have all this extra stimulus, it's just too much. And so I tell her, like, dude, just let him be himself. And so we'll see. I'll give you guys an update in the next couple weeks.
Oh, this is
how
recent
that goes.
then.
Oh yeah, real recent.
Okay.
But yeah. that's
How old
it
is
goes,
it?
man. Petey is, I want to say 7 or 8.
Oh yeah, so
I
it's
mean,
a
like-
little too old to train.
Right. I mean, you can teach an old dog new tricks, but
It's just
you
way
can't
harder.
teach an old dog not to be
Uh,
yeah.
self-defense.
Right, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
dog is biting everyone. Yeah, just stop trying to turning orange into an apple. You know?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, shit, man. We literally had to. Well, like when Arlo got big, like, cause he's 110 pounds, he's a fucking beast.
Yeah.
When he was like 6 months old, and he was like probably like 80 pounds when he was 6 months old, and he started like snipping at people and shit. We had no control over him when we were walking him.
Mhm.
Like we had done the puppy classes and shit. We actually ended up spending fucking $3,000 to get him boarded and trained for a month.
Yeah.
And he is the best dog now. Like we have a training collar for him and stuff.
Mhm.
And dude, if like I could literally have him down here. He's never seen you before. He's kind of okay with Frank. Frank can't really pet him yet,
Yeah.
but he knows who he is. I could literally have him lay down right there, and he won't fucking move until I say okay. He will not fucking move.
That's good, man.
So I mean, yeah, we trained him real well. Dude, like when I play fetch with him, dude, I'll tell him to sit, lay down. I'll throw his ball, and he won't get up until I say okay. Or I can throw his ball, and he's in the middle of getting his ball. I say, Arlo, come. He'll stop in the middle of running for his ball and come back to me.
Yeah, I've seen that
That's
happen. It
impressive.
was actually
Yeah.
pretty.
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah, he is very, very smart. He's just defensive, especially now that we have a baby. I mean, we're about to have 2 now. So literally, he is very, very, very protective of Jonah. Like those 2 are like this, man. It's actually really cool to see. Like
Yeah.
everybody was like, we're really worried when Jonah was born. They're like, oh, he's gonna fucking chew him up. He's gonna eat him. I'm like, fucking no, he's not, dude. This dog is a giant pussy. He is such a submissive to me.
Yeah.
Like I am the fucking alpha, like in the house, and he knows that.
Do you hump him?
I let him hump me sometimes. I'm more of a bottom.
All right, fair enough.
um,
He just doesn't want that to go away, so he plays along.
yeah.
I get it.
But no, dude, he literally like he is a giant fucking baby when he's around us. Like, but he listens. I mean, but you should see the armrest of my couch upstairs. The one that's closest to the window. It's got fucking holes in it because he gets so fucking pumped when Amazon gets here, or the mailman.
Yeah.
Oh, he jumps
Like,
up
yo.
on the couch.
Oh yeah, and scratches the shit out of it. Yeah, dude, he saved us from a lot of Amazon burglaries. That's for sure.
There are some Amazon burglars out there.
Are there
Do
really?
you know about that? Yeah,
No.
my brother, he sent me some videos of, and everyone in his neighborhood had sent him videos of this same duo. I'm not going to say their race, but
No one wanted to, I guess.
but I'm just going to say
They
that
were Jewish.
the guy came up and was sitting there looking at like the camera, saw that there was a camera, and then picked up the package that was already there. He didn't even deliver a package, okay? Just walked up, acted like he was a package deliverer, looked at it, looked around, threw it back down, looked at the camera and left, right? Like, who does that, right?
That's weird.
There's a lot of, and then there was another time where the guy came up, rang the doorbell, right? And they didn't answer because they were like, we don't know you.
Right.
Like, we're not going to answer the door, right? And just walked away. And apparently he's been doing this to different areas. I don't know. He's a Jehovah's Witness. Just really overplaying it. I don't know. But
Oh man, speaking of Jehovah's Witness, do you know John Silman?
John Tillman?
Silman.
Silman? No.
He's a Chicago comedian. Frank and I met him at the open mic. I've mentioned him a few times on here.
Did you guys take a picture with him?
No, that was Craig Conant.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Um, so we took a pic, or we started talking to him or whatever. Anyway, one of his jokes that he has is he's like, oh, he grew up Jehovah's Witness. He's like, oh, Jehovah's Witness, the Bitcoin of religion. And then he said, Jehovah's Witness. He's like, the only time you knock on your door and wish that it was a sex offender. That's just the gist of it. He tells it way better, but no, it was fucking
yeah.
great.
Oh, man. I had a hard time not laughing in a Jehovah's Witness's face one time. I didn't want to be rude.
You had a hard time.
But, like, they were giving their pitch, and they had their heart in it, you know?
Yeah.
But I was like...
And you just keep saying, no, thank you, I'm good. No, sir, stop,
Just-
please.
I couldn't even interrupt. She was going all out, and I tried so hard not to laugh, and I did. I laughed. I couldn't help but let out a little chuckle. She's like, do you think our Lord and Savior, there's something funny about him sacrificing? I just closed the door. I just closed the door.
Slowly the door closes.
I didn't have anything good to say. So.
It's funny, dude. Oh my god. fuck. That just reminds me of Friday, the opening scene when fucking Ice Cube is just like, they're like, oh, you ready to hear about the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? He's like, closes, slams the fucking door on her face. Oh, man.
Dude,
good
that's
shit.
such a classic.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. I love that one. And then
All the Fridays.
next Friday is great. I always watch Friday After Next during Christmas. It's definitely a Christmas movie in my book.
That is. I don't
Yeah.
like the other Christmas movies. They're pretty lame. I'm not.
Like
everyone
which
gets
ones?
the one where the guy's got the Red Rider.
Oh, yeah.
Red
fucking
Christmas
Rider,
Story?
right?
Christmas
Everyone
Story.
said, oh,
It's
it's
all
super
right.
cool, right?
It's a classic.
Sounds like
I've seen it so many
A
times. It's just
dad,
like,
which I didn't have, is there, right?
Ooh.
and
oh, shit.
and and he is just at the same time being a douchebag, right? Like the guy, just give the kid a BB gun, right? Even if he shoots his eye out, he still has another one, right?
Right.
He's
Yeah.
got to learn a lesson
Wear an eye
somehow.
patch looks a little rough.
Yeah.
Makes you look tough.
Exactly.
So what's your favorite Christmas movie then?
I don't have one. Christmas isn't my favorite.
Not even like
Christmas Vacation. That's my
Christmas Vacation is pretty funny.
Um,
That's
well, you know what? Always Sunny,
it's an Always Sunny
in
Christmas.
Philadelphia. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one.
Did you fuck my mom?
Right, right.
What?
That
I don't
one
know
where
what you're
Frank's
talking about.
hiding in
Santa,
a
did you
couch
fuck my
and
mom?
shit, that one.
There's actually a recent one. It came out in 2015 with Seth Rogen and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It's called The Night Before.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
That one's and what's his name? Something Mackie, Anthony Mackie. I
yeah,
think his
Anthony
name is-
Mackie. Yeah,
Yeah, those three guys. It's fucking awesome, dude. Like the story is Joseph Gordon-Levitt's parents died when they were young.
and Michael.
So every every year on Christmas Eve, they go down looking for this fucking secret Christmas party or whatever, and they just get fucked up and do drugs, and just it's so funny.
And Michael Shannon's like the weed dealer. He's so
Yeah.
funny in that
Oh,
because
yeah.
it turns out like he's like secretly an angel.
Yeah,
because he
It's-
flies away
yeah.
at the end. He's just like, what the fuck?
It's such a good movie. I love that one.
All right.
Yeah, it's definitely
out.
like a stoner Christmas movie
Yeah,
for sure.
That's my every year. Those like the every year Christmas movies I watch is fucking Christmas Vacation, The Night Before, Elf. Obviously, gotta love. I love Elf.
Elf is pretty good.
Elf is fantastic.
Did you
I
know that
throw a lot of
movie
Elf
almost
references
didn't happen?
around.
Yeah, and did you know that I think Jim Carrey was supposed to be an elf actually, and he
Yeah,
turned it
but
down.
Jim Carrey turned it
I don't know
down
who
because he was
did
like,
that.
"Well, I already did the Grinch. I don't want
Right,
it to
yeah.
be like
And the
labeled
Grinch.
as
Grinch
a
is great,
Christmas
too.
movie."
But
yeah.
I've seen the Grinch so many times too. Cora loves that fucking movie. I'm like, oh, dude,
It's
I've seen
so
it
good.
millions of times.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
But yeah, Elf almost didn't happen.
Elf
did
is
not
such a
know
good
that.
movie, man. That is such a good movie. And then who's that? Zoe Deschanel, right?
Yeah, Zoe
She's so
Deschanel.
hot in
That was
that
like one of
movie.
her breakout roles.
She's so hot in that movie. She's hot as a blonde.
Wait. I don't like blondes, but
Well, she's a brunette now.
Yeah.
She's the new girl.
Yeah,
Jess.
yeah.
yeah. She's
Kinda looks
also
like Katy
who's
Perry.
that
she's also in
girl?
Yes
Right?
Man.
It's
She's
Jess.
really good in Yes Man as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought
Yeah.
that was just an odd
I'll
pairing
date her.
though. Her and Jim
What's
Carrey.
her
Yeah.
name?
Zoe Deschanel.
Zoe Deschanel.
Yeah, she has a band
I'll ask
called
her out.
She and Him.
See how it goes.
It's like with their
it
maybe
a
now
trans band?
no. No, they've been a band for a while.
You're her pronouns. Like they walk up to the stage.
It's just her. It's just like
Yeah.
we're she and him.
We're
Wait,
they-
what
we're
do you
they.
mean wait? It's only you. No, it was like a band. She started with her, I think, boyfriend or something like that, and then they got married. But like, yeah, they just kind of did it on the side, like an indie thing.
Okay.
A lot of actors actually are like singers. Did you know Joe Pesci has an album?
No.
What?
It's in the 70s. Yeah, he
No
has an
shit.
album.
Fucking clown? What are you gonna laugh at me?
You think I'm a good
amuse
singer?
you?
Yeah.
Do you know
Um,
Michael Imperioli has a band?
Yeah.
Christopher Moltisanti from The Sopranos.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a band called Zopa. It's a rock band.
Them
He
royalties is what
Yeah.
those guys.
Yeah, he
the
plays-
royalties is
yeah.
what those guys are after.
Yeah.
100%.
Robert Downey Jr. has one.
Really?
Yeah,
No shit.
it's called The Futurist.
Oh.
And they actually reference that in one of the, I think it's Captain America: Civil War, where like after like the fight at the airport. I don't know if you guys seen it. Have you seen Civil War? I know you
I
haven't.
No, I'm not a
Um,
superhero guy.
Yeah, so like after like the fight at the airport, like a bunch of them get locked up. Ant-Man, Hawkeye, blah blah blah. But Hawkeye goes like,
Wait, hold on. They get locked up with like what handcuffs? And they're
no,
superheroes?
they're in like security cells.
Fucking
because
shitty
it's, like,
superheroes.
they were fighting. Well, no, because it was like Iron Man versus Captain America, and there was like two teams. So like Captain's team for the most part like lost. So like the ones who were still at the airport got
Hold on.
locked up.
Time out. Who got picked last out of all the superheroes?
Oh, like it's a pickup
Just
football game or
Hawkeye,
something.
like, fine.
No, it
I
wasn't like that.
guess.
Like
It's
so,
a
like
fucking
they were
recess. Yeah, I guess I'll take you.
no, basically like Cap's team for the most part. Like him,
I love, how
Bucky.
I love how you give him a nickname. Oh, Cap's team.
Oh, God.
Well, it was
you know-
either
like you
Team
know
Cap
him.
or Team Stark. You know. But no, Cap's team like most of them were caught, and so like they're all locked up in like the security facility. And Hawkeye, he makes a joke like, "Oh, look, everybody, it's the futurist!" Whoa, and that was like a jab
Okay.
I see.
Tony Stark, aka Robert Downey Jr. for making that album like years ago. And also Jeremy Renner. It's perfect that he said it because he has a band.
Oh,
What?
Did you know he almost
Dude,
fucking
Jeremy
died
Renner's
this
my
year?
Favorite.
He almost, yeah,
actor.
like it
Last
was like
year?
last year.
yeah.
What's
He,
that?
Motorcycle accident? Right?
no, he was like
He was ran over
doing
by his,
own
snowplow.
snowblower. Like he has like a snowplow in his.
But it's like a huge professional one. It's
It's
probably
like
as
it's like
wide
got
as his room.
fucking. It's got like tracks on it and shit, like skid steer tracks.
And he got ran over by it.
But I think he went to go get out or something, didn't set the parking brake, and it ran over him or some shit
Yeah,
like that.
he went to go like save something or whatever, and then
The only thing that makes that okay is if he's saving his kid.
I think he
Anything
was. I
it's
think
still
that's the story.
embarrassing.
I don't
fair
know
enough.
the whole story, so I can't.
he went to
speak
go
on it,
save.
but-
No, he was saving his nephew. I think
Jeremy
he was going to
Renner
save his nephew, and
in
then
SWAT was the shit.
I've never seen
He
SWAT.
became my favorite actor when he did that. And
I
was
liked
like,
him in
"All right,
Hurt
pretty
Locker
good."
and The Town.
Hurt Locker's great.
Yeah, Hurt Locker wasn't bad.
I like
saw
him
that.
in Tag. Have you seen Tag?
Tag's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's good in that.
He's like the
That's
badass one.
Yeah,
That is.
that's a good. Have you guys ever seen? It has nothing to do with Jeremy Renner, but it just reminded me of Game Night.
Oh yeah, that's a
I
good one.
just
Yeah,
saw
that's
it
with
a
Jason
couple
Bateman.
Jason
days
Bateman and
yeah.
Rachel McAdams.
Yeah.
Dude, that movie's fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah, they got some good. Dude, Jason Bateman is.
I love Jason
fun.
I
Bateman.
love
He's
his. I
got-
love his humor. It's so dry and just.
I
like, when
love
that
him in
fucking- when
Arrested
that-
Development.
Also, too, you notice he's always wearing a button up.
Yeah, always, always.
Yeah, it's always
That-
some kind of like business shirt.
Dude, that
Right.
shit's so funny though. When the dude Todd from Breaking Bad, he's in it. The fucking neighbor, he's the cop.
Oh yeah, Meth
Oh,
Damon.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he's like,
Jesse
oh,
He
you
does
guys,
a
Clemens.
good creep. He does
Yeah.
a good creep.
he's like, you guys having a party tonight? He's like, no. He's like, what? He's like, I noticed
Oh,
you
yeah.
have 3 bags of Tostitos scoops. He's like, yes, buy one get. He's like, buy
They
one
were
get
on
2
sale.
free. He's like, wow, really? How is that profitable for Frito Lay? He's so fucking stupid,
He's
dude.
a fucking cop. He knows what he's doing. Yeah.
I forget. Doesn't he end up being kind of like a hero at the end too? They're like, we always thought you were
sort
free.
of, and then
Well,
he
the
ends
whole
up
game night-
dying. Well, spoiler alert, right?
Yeah.
Where he's created this whole situation.
Like he
and-
did a game night on them.
Right.
Like,
he
right.
fucking pranked them
duped
all.
them and then ended up dying at the very end because the real mobsters came.
Yeah,
It's kind of like an Insidious kind of
Yeah.
thing where it's
Oh,
like,
jeez.
who's making the game nights?
Right.
And then they keep dying.
and I love fucking what's his name? The dude, the fucking main Jason Bateman's brother in it. What's his name? Fuck.
What else is he?
Kyle
in?
Chandler. Kyle Chandler. He's the coach from Friday Night Lights, the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's fucking
That's
great
his brother?
in the movie.
Yeah, in the-
Yeah,
yeah, just as
I
roles.
was gonna say, like, these guys
Yeah,
look
no.
way different.
Yeah, he's got a show called Bloodline on Netflix. It's a three season series. That's fucking really good.
He's good, man. I like him in Friday Night Lights.
He's
I
also-
think he does a really solid job as a coach.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he's fucking solid in Wolf of Wall Street, the small role that he plays as the FBI agent.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he's in that.
Yeah. That's probably one of my favorite movies of all time, Wolf of Wall
Wolf
Street.
of Wall Street.
I love Leo, dude, and Jonah Hill is one of my favorite
should've
actors
won-
too.
he
should've
Obviously,
won
my
the
son's
Oscar.
named Jonah.
Yeah.
Leo should have won the Oscar for that movie, not the
Just,
Revenant.
but he should have. Yeah,
Hot
oh, for
take.
sure. He should have won the fucking Oscar for the fucking scene at the country club alone.
Yeah,
What,
where he's,
rolling down
like,
the
rolling
stairs
down
and
the
he's
stairs
just,
and
I'm at the country club.
Yeah.
He
getting in
should've-
his
Is that the
Lambo.
Ludes? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
Ludes. Everyone knows that movie.
Yeah.
That movie, that scene made that movie.
Oh yeah, for
The
sure.
Ludes definitely.
Well, just all that, and then fucking just blow when he's blowing coke up the stripper's ass, or
Did you know the Matthew McConaughey scene when he's like
yeah, all
pumping his-
improv.
That was improv by Matthew, and like you could
Because
tell
that's what
'cause,
he
like,
does to warm up for a scene. He actually does that before every
yeah,
scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was funny too because like in the scene, like Leo, like you see him kind of like look because
Yeah.
he was looking at Martin like, "Are we still going?"
Yeah,
All
yeah. I
right.
love that. That
So-
the whole scene is.
but like
yeah,
he never broke character. He was just kind of like,
Mhm.
"All right."
yeah. Dude,
I guess we're doing this.
I wish Matthew McConaughey had more of a part in that movie. He was great. Like I wish he would have.
Yeah.
I mean, he was only in what, like 10 minutes of it.
I just watched Tropic Thunder last week. I fucking love that
Isn't
movie.
isn't it on YouTube?
The
For
amount
free?
of references I've given to that movie.
I think it might still be on Netflix. Otherwise,
I think it might be on
Hulu,
YouTube for
maybe?
free.
Tropic
Whatever
Thunder,
it is
was
on, I'm
such
gonna
it
watch
was-
that tonight.
It was such a good movie on the cusp of like this whole woke.
Yeah,
Like, agenda
seriously.
that
yeah,
came
like just before
around,
all
like,
that started.
It just got in, just at the finish line.
But what's funny about that movie, no one now they're talking about it, but like at the time of the movie, like it was still like a small conversation, but no one really mentioned it. People were more pissed off about Ben Stiller's Simple Jack.
Yeah. Then
Right.
the blackface. Yeah.
yeah.
No, I haven't seen that movie in a minute, dude. But I'm
Matthew-
gonna watch that tonight, literally, because I fucking forgot how fucking funny that movie is.
Matthew
saw-
McConaughey's expressions in that movie are so fucking hilarious. Like his just dumb face just
Dude, Tom Cruise.
Tom
in
Cruise
that
kills it,
movie
too.
Is by
I forgot how
far-
many fucking people are in
I
that movie,
will-
dude.
There's
Dude,
supposedly going to be like a
I've
sequel
cried tears.
based on of Les Grossman. So Tom Cruise's character going to
Yeah.
make like a spin-off movie with just his character.
That's
He's
fucking
maybe.
sweet.
He was good enough of a character, so unique.
It was all him too. Like that was
Yeah.
never even a character written in the script. It was
That's
just like
fucking
some
sweet.
guy. And then Tom Cruise is like, "You need a
Flaming
studio exec."
dragon. yeah.
Fuck you, flaming dragon.
That's my favorite.
I just want you to take a step back and fuck your own face.
Oh my god, I forgot how intense his character was.
He gets so intense. It's good.
Doesn't he have like massive hands or something?
Yeah,
Right?
that's
what
all
it is? Okay.
prosthetics though. But
Okay.
I love the one scene when he's like on the first webcam call. He's just like, "Who's the strongest guy in here? Where's the boom guy?" And the boom guy's like, "Right here." He's like, "I want you to punch him in the face." And then the boom guy just walks up to Steve Coogan's character and is just like, "Sorry." Bam! Like,
I saw Robert Downey Jr. on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he's just like,
oh yeah,
he's
you
like,
could do
he's
it
like
again.
Tropic Thunder. He's like, do you think you can make that movie again? He's like, you could.
You could.
Wouldn't,
I
wouldn't
mean,
do the
It
same,
wouldn't have the
probably.
same reception as it
I
did
fe-
even
I
at the
feel
time.
I feel like a lot of black people liked that movie too. Like I don't know, man.
He said like
Yeah.
90% of
I
his
mean,
black
I-
friends were like, "You nailed it."
Right. I mean, I get it. Like, I mean, I get why it's offensive, but like, it's not like Robert Downey Jr. is like. It's not like he went to the premiere
no,
in
but, well,
blackface.
they
Like, you
even-
know what I
True.
mean? Like, it's
That's
not like
true.
he's. He
And
just,
they also mention it in the movie. He's like, "I'm the dude playing the dude
playing
disguised as another dude."
Yeah.
So like they're making fun of how actors take some things a little too seriously and they go all in. It's just
They
like you
do.
don't need to do that. Like,
That's the whole point of the comedy.
but yeah,
right?
but that
Like,
that's a joke.
poke
Right.
fun at that stuff that people take too serious. Allow it to bring some kind of relief into your life instead
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
taking
and
everything
each
so
actor
fucking
has like their own.
serious.
Each actor had
Yeah.
like their own thing too. Like Ben Stiller's was like he was the action guy, and then
I
played
love Ben Stiller, man.
played
He's
Simple
so funny.
Jack, and
Yeah.
then he's trying to rebound because like Simple Jack was a flop, and Jack Black's character is like a coke addict.
yeah.
and
It's all about that.
then the
heroin.
other guys like the one of them's the rapper like with booty sweat and
But
Yeah.
he's
busting
gay.
up bar.
Yeah. Nance.
No, I said Nance. No, it sounded like Lance.
Dude, I fucking Ben Stiller, man. He's great.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
Like
ensemble.
fucking. What about like Mystery Men? That's a fucking.
Mystery
great.
Men's a great one
You
too.
ever seen Mystery Men?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's him. Who else?
It's like classic. Tim Allen's in it.
Pee
Ray
Wee
Mo-
Herman. He just died actually.
Pee-wee
Paul
Herman,
Rubens,
that-
Yeah, Paul Rubin just died recently.
Yeah, like
Like in the last
a couple
Ooh.
days ago or so. Last week.
But it's it's all of them. They're like, what's his? William H Macy's in it.
Yeah, he's in it. I'm pretty
Um,
sure Rainn Wilson's in it too.
yeah,
he
he
plays
is.
like the robot or something.
Hmm.
Or
No,
was that someone
no,
else?
No, no. I think
Rainn Wilson plays like he plays one of the alien people. That's what
Okay.
he did.
So it's this movie about literally these guys are like pretty much neighborhood watch, but they're superheroes. And Ben Stiller is the shoveler, right?
Okay.
No, that's William H Macy's the shoveler. Ben Stiller, like his superpowers, he gets fucking super mad and like he just like has no superpowers.
He just gets angry.
He just gets angry and doesn't do anything. Like he just gets pissed. And then there's this. Who's the guy that plays the fucking fart guy? That's Paul Rubin. And then
I was
there's
gonna say
another
Pee-wee.
one. Yeah, no, maybe it was just Paul Rubin. Yeah, Paul Rubin like fucking ass blasts people and just blows them away. with his
Sigourney
fu-
Weaver's in that
process.
movie too. I'm pretty sure.
Who's that?
She's the one in like Alien.
Okay.
Because because I think they did like a little spoof with like Alien in that movie
Okay.
too. And
Yeah, that's
she
a
was-
fucking. If you get the chance to see it, it's like from the late '90s. It's
Yeah,
fucking
late 90s.
great
Early-
movie, dude.
Oh, Professor Snape's in it.
Oh, yeah, he
Mystery Man?
is.
Yeah. Or am I
Damn.
thinking?
No,
No, that's Galaxy Quest. I'm thinking of Galaxy Quest.
hang on. Let's just look up the cast because I'm fucking.
I was thinking Galaxy Quest. Mystery Man, yeah, is with Ben Stiller, but Galaxy Quest is with Tim Allen.
I only remember. Tim
Oh
Allen
man, I haven't
from
seen
Home
Mystery Man in a
Improvement,
long
man.
time. Then
Home Improvement.
what about the? Oh wait, you don't like Christmas movies? I was gonna say Santa Claus. That one's a classic.
Breaking the seal?
Uh-oh.
Bathroom break.
Greg Kinnear, Captain Amazing.
Oh, Greg Kinnear.
Kinnear. Jesus, I'm retarded. I mean, stupid. Sorry. Not that retarded people are stupid. Just pump the jet. Cool your jets.
Just stop talking.
Ah, fuck. Duh, fuck. Dane Cook is in it, too, as the waffler.
Yeah, there's like a lot of people in it from like towards the beginning of their careers. Even Galaxy Quest was the same way.
I thought this other guy was in it. I'm trying to think of his fucking name, but I cannot remember for the life of me. I'm going to look up another movie that he's in. He's an Employee of the Month. Hang on.
Nick
is it?
Schwartzman,
No. He's not in that.
Employee of the Month. I thought he was.
Mm-mm.
I thought he was the guy who screams like, "This is an '81 Honda. How dare you?"
No, that's Dax Shepard.
Oh yeah, is it? No, is it?
Yeah, 100%. I've seen that movie a million times. Dax Shepard
Oh
is,
yeah,
because
I guess that is.
because they
it.
put the fucking Honda on the shelf. And he's like, "This is an '81 Honda. How dare you?" Yeah. Hang on. What's this? Harlan Williams. I was thinking,
Who does he look like?
you know him.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
him.
he's
Yeah,
in
he,
fucking Half Baked.
yeah,
He's in a lot of shit.
yeah, he's done a lot of small roles in comedies.
He's great in Half
I'm
Baked.
pretty sure
though.
he's in Waiting as well. That one with Ryan Reynolds, Dane Cook,
and Justin Long.
Justin Long,
I
a
don't-
lot of people.
Is he in that?
I think he only has like a small part, like he plays a customer,
Okay.
maybe, but yeah, like he's played a lot of like small roles in comedies, but I know he's done a lot of stuff on like Comedy Central shows as well.
Gotcha.
Sure.
So yeah, tomorrow open mics.
Yeah. Do you know what was I was at an open mic, I think the last one I was at actually, and I went into the bathroom, right,
Mhm.
and took my piss, and then I go to
And then
wash
someone
my
took
hands.
your piss from you.
Yeah,
Sorry,
they
I'm
started
I'm
just scooping it out of the urinal. They're like,
my piss.
but no, this guy, he walks up to the sink and he turns on the water, doesn't even put his hands in the water and just turns it off. And
Was he already
left.
in the bathroom?
Yeah, he was.
He's
Well,
pretending to wash his hands.
He was.
Yeah,
And I was
I've
like,
done that.
Why are you even wasting the like? That is such an American thing to
Was he
just
the employee?
waste the water. To just be like, I want anyone who's in earshot distance to understand.
Somebody's
that
outside
I
the store
may have
listening.
washed my hands, but I'm not going to. And then he leaves. I was like, at least even just get them wet. What are you doing?
Right. Yeah, I've totally done that before. Not gonna lie.
You know, it was you, Torgy. I saw you there, man. I was like, what is this
As a
guy
matter
doing?
of fact, it looked like it.
Yeah. So we're doing the Red Room tomorrow,
Hell yeah.
and then I'm
I like that one. It's a nice home, cozy spot.
yeah.
Dude, yeah. How many seats does it have in there?
I think like 50,
I'm gonna say
60.
Okay.
50 at most. Yeah, 50,
Do they
60
still
sounds
have
about
all
right.
those like posters along the walls of
Yeah.
all the other comedians? and
Yeah,
stuff
like they got like
that?
Eddie Murphy up there and
I
fucking
don't think they were ever there though.
Bill Burr's on there. Yeah, no.
They've never performed in the Red Room.
No.
But it's
You
cool
would have to.
decoration.
You would have to actually look at the picture and see if it's true. If it
Yeah.
was actually them.
And then after that, I'm gonna go over to Easy Bar for the late open mic. It's at 10:30. Cause I'm gonna announce it, but I don't have an official date, guys. But I got a spot at the Vixen.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd that crowd come?
So yeah, I got a spot over at the Vixen. It's gonna be sometime in September. So yeah, I'm gonna be grinding. Thank you. I'm gonna be grinding, doing 2 to 3 open mics on Wednesdays or Tuesdays. I'm gonna try to do more than one a week just to get my shit down.
It's all progress, and
Yeah.
you continue to write 20 minutes a day. That shit adds up, man.
Yeah.
Over time.
Dude, I was telling you I got the comedy Bible. I fucking cuz Manny This one guy over there, his name's Manny Petty.
Okay.
He's a gay dude.
Man.
He's
Well,
he's
yeah, that
very
makes
he's
sense.
very funny. He's a very funny guy.
How nice are his nails?
I haven't looked.
His name is Manny Petty, and you didn't look at his nails.
No.
I thought
Alright.
a pedicure was
Fair
feet, not
That's the thing.
manicure's hands.
Yeah, but
that's
Manny
Petty.
manicure.
Oh, so
That's like what girls do.
Manny
So hands
Petty.
and
We're
feet.
getting to Manny Petty. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I guess I'll check him out next time. Give him an up and down at his nails.
You do what you got to do.
But he told me, he's like, dude, you got to download this book. I have to buy the workbook still. He just gives you exercises to do and like writing exercises.
Yeah.
But one thing that Jerry Seinfeld said that she told Judy Carter's the author, is write 20 minutes a day. It doesn't matter if it's or 10 minutes. Just write every day. I've been doing 25 minutes, feeling like an overachiever. I might cut it back to 20.
Yeah, I'm feeling
Because
burnt
every
out.
time you have to go
yesterday I was fucking writing, and I actually got some jokes from it that I'm going to tell tomorrow.
Good.
But today I was just like writing shit I've already written before, like that I wrote like a potential idea for, like a little side note, and then I expanded on it. And I look at it, I'm like, this is trash. But they said you're going to write some bad shit, probably more bad shit than good shit.
Yeah.
But it just helps your creative juices to flow, you know?
Yeah.
No, it's
So,
like
yeah.
exactly what they taught us in middle school, like first draft, second draft, third draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And you got to refine stuff. You know, my sister, actually, she has a published book as well. But essentially, she told me something that was really like a quality piece of information, which was kill your darlings. You know, like there's sometimes where we romanticize or fantasize these jokes as being like, oh, this
Just
is the
fucking
shit.
hard hitters, yeah.
But it's just to you. you know?
Right.
But
yeah.
at the same time, try it out. You know, if it hits, it hits. But after a while, you got to know when to pull the plug. And
Right,
just be like,
yeah.
You know what?
Which is really good to have. Good to have writing buddies.
It is. And
Because I pretty much bounce every joke off of him before I tell it.
that's good. And it.
He
the thing
fucking
I
lied to
liked
me. He
about-
lied to me and said my black jokes were funny.
What?
They were funny. They were funny. I just choked really hard. It's just-
I
there
think
was
you
like-
got a little nervous about
got
it.
very
so
nervous.
like when you
got-
hesitated
How
in
many black
speaking,
people
that's
were in the
when
room?
more
there was a decent
like
amount.
half white, half black, dude. Like, I mean, dude, they were funny, but like
Some of them did laugh though.
I
intimidation,
said one of them. I was like, and I looked at the two black people in the front. And they were just like, I'm like, oh, fuck.
How dare you, white person?
I'm fucking choking. I'm choking. So yeah, I'm not doing black jokes no more for now.
Quick
Spoiler
story.
I
alert.
think you should preface with it with like white jokes, and then
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you gotta, yeah.
gotta make fun of yourself, discriminate yourself a little bit.
Self-deprecate the white race. a
Yes,
little bit.
yes.
Yeah.
Fucking honkies,
Break
dude.
us down.
Fucking honkies, man. Just embarrassing people.
I'm so ashamed. All right, so a story about the Vixen though, and kind of to piggyback off the whole like jokes that you're writing, and some you just literally have to have some for yourself. One of the comedians said that in her set, and it was totally true. She said her joke, hit her punchline. No one else laughed, but then she said, "You know what? You just gotta write some jokes that every once in a while for yourself." And
that one's for me.
That one, I cracked up. No one else laughed. I laughed my ass off on that one.
I think a lot of jokes are funnier when only one person laughs too, because I think that's hilarious. Like I
love jokes like that.
The-
I call those rabbit hole jokes, where you've lost the entire crowd, but there's still one person with you, and you're still like, me, you, yeah.
Like
all
on
right,
the-
you
like-
get it.
like on the so one of the open mics we had, it was fucking windy as shit that day, and I was like, we were walking in. I'm like to Frank, I'm like, that's what they call it, the Windy City. He's like, more like the Breezy City or something. I'm like, dude, open with that, please.
Yeah, and I did.
And he's like,
no one
he's like, how
laughed.
about that? He's like, how about that breeze? That's why they call it the Breezy City. I'm like, ah! I'm the only one who laughs. I thought that was so fucking
Yeah.
funny, dude. I'm like, I'm sorry I had to made you open with that, but that was funny as fuck, dude. I love stupid shit. I
feel
me
like-
too. Like sarcasm is right up my alley. Like
Right.
all just the more dumb and random you can make it,
yeah.
the funnier it hits with me.
Oh, then
'cause
you'll
I'm
like-
always just thinking out of the box.
Then you'll
you
like this
know?
joke. Then I wrote a trans joke the other day,
Okay.
but it turned into something else. That's it. I told that, and I had one person go, "Ha!"
You get a single.
Just a single ha.
You get 2 letters.
I
from
was
me.
like, nice. I was like, all right, that's it. All right, I'm moving on.
That was a single laugh. That's it.
Oh man,
Better than nothing.
comedy is fucking weird though, dude. Because literally, I've told about it on the podcast multiple times since it happened. That last set I had at the Red Room, was like my best set by far. Laugh after laugh throughout the whole thing. Went to Trace. There was only 5 people there. I got a decent amount of laughs. 7 people, whatever. Got a decent amount. And then I went to Easy Bar, and I still got laughs, but nowhere near as many as the other place. It was just like it's so weird,
Dude,
It's all about location
Location,
and
baby.
reading the
and
room.
reading the reading the room.
Yeah.
the room, because I remember when I did my first open mic at the Vixen, and there was a bunch of 40-plus-year-old women. My material killed, right?
Yeah.
But then I went to the Lincoln Lodge, and then I said my material in front of 3 to 4 30 to 40-year-old men. Nothing.
Yeah.
Not even crickets. Crickets were like, "Fuck you." We ain't laughing at that. We are making noise for this shit. There you go.
Oh man. But yeah, dude, I'm pretty excited for tomorrow. I don't know. I kind of want to do that submarine joke. I think I might. We'll see.
Trust your gut, man. Trust your gut. Just go with it.
Yeah.
The worst that happens is someone takes offense and you get
Oh,
murdered.
going back to that point.
Yeah,
read
that's the
room.
worst thing. Yeah, the worst thing is I just get canceled and can never go back to the Red Room.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck that place.
There's other places, man.
Yeah,
It's
no,
cool.
I
Red
no,
Room
I
is
just
awesome, man.
I love the Red Room though. That place is great. Yeah, it's just
It's pretty fun, yeah.
yeah, I like it.
Very intimate. Sometimes a
Super
little too
intimate.
intimate,
Saw-
'cause it's just kind of
saw
like,
people
I want to sit
having
next to you.
sex.
Super intimate. Everybody's just fucking in there, dude. And everybody's just
No one's even listening.
everybody's
Everyone's just
fapping during your
orgasming.
set, and they're like, "Damn, dude, this place is intimate, bro."
It's just an eyed wide shut fuck party. While someone in the background
Come
just
in,
saying
here's your
random
mask.
shit.
Yeah. Somebody's in the back. Yeah, somebody's in the front of the room just cracking jokes, and there's one person just fucking just. Oh my god.
So, all right, we'll get my second story about the Vixen. I was introing it.
Were they
earlier,
doing
but
open mics in the front, or were they on?
They
were
were.
they weren't on the stage.
No,
No, okay,
they
that's
were
what
in
I thought.
the front. I didn't earn the stage, no way. But I do remember being there once, and there was someone. I was just watching, being an audience member, and there was an African American couple behind me, right, and they were talking to the waitress. The waitress comes up and is like, "All right, what do you have? You want some drinks? We got a little bit of food, but the kitchen's closing soon." And the people were trying to, African Americans were.
The people. I mean, African American.
What do you mean,
We'll
those
just
people?
edit this out. Our people.
Oh, the whites. The whites.
But anyway, they were essentially talking to this waitress, right? And the waitress was, bless her soul, she was trying so hard to be nice. But these people were like, "Yeah, we don't have a credit card. We're just going to pay you cash for this." And she's like, "Sorry, it's COVID, and we're not going to be able to take cash. We need to do digital. So if you don't have a credit card, we can't get you anything." We're like, "Just take the cash."
Damn.
The woman's like, "No, sorry." And then the comedian starts to pick up on this, right? And he's like, "What are you guys talking about back there?" And then the woman in this couple starts going, "This woman is harassing us, trying to not take our money." And then the comedian's like, "Yeah, I ain't taking any piece of that. I'm not trying. I don't want any of that smoke.
I do not
Forget
want
the-"
to get involved.
Yeah. Just tapped out immediately.
That's
and
fucking awesome.
I respected that. I thought, smart play.
I would have been like, "Hey, man, you're not gonna take them people's money."
Yeah. Our people, they people, the people, whatever their pronouns are. I don't even. It's not even about gender or race anymore. I don't know.
Take their money. That's
Don't want to get me too'd.
yeah, me too. Oh man.
Yeah, it's good times.
Yeah, good times. But yeah, no, I'm gonna keep pressing Mr. Mayor to try to get him to just while the doors are already open. There's already people there for comedy.
Mhm.
They're already drinking.
Even if it's 30 minutes, and then
Dude, literally.
you get that 30
And
minutes,
Stephanie
you go
actually
45 minutes.
Right. And
45 minutes,
Stephanie
or
actually
60.
told me, she's like, "I would have no problem with you hosting it too." I'm like, "Perfect. Let's
Nice.
go."
Yeah, yeah.
So
Do it, dude.
but the thing about hosting an open mic,
You gotta bring
if I'm
energy,
hosting it every
bro.
week, then I'm like, I gotta come up with almost come up with new shit every week.
You got to be able to improv a little bit.
Right.
To an extent, and I think I've seen different hosts. I've seen some bomb. I've seen most bomb, actually. But some of them really do a great job, and the ones that I've seen, and I want to pick your brain, about this, but like the ones that do the best are the ones that get interaction, right? And
Yeah.
there's all these open front seats. I wish I remember this woman's name. She's on the roast battle. She's good too. I can't remember it, but we'll put it in the video here at some point.
This kid was at the Red Room last. Do you know him? He's around a lot.
No.
This kid, he went to
Don't know.
He actually went to Marion.
Okay.
And dude, this kid is funny as shit. He was at Laugh Out Loud the first time we went there. He's funny as fuck, man.
All right.
And after my set, he gave me some props or whatever. And I saw him later at Easy Bar too.
Yeah.
And he was probably the best host I've seen at the Red Room by far. Well, him and Marcus Shakes.
Yeah.
Marcus Shakes
Marcus,
was really
yeah.
funny too.
Yeah. You just gotta get the interaction. You
Yeah.
get people to like engage. That's the key. That's
John
what I've
Silman
seen.
told me, he's like, dude, ask to host the Red Room. I'm like, really? Just ask?
Can't hurt.
I'm sure they
I don't
need
know.
hosts, like because like the
I
times
don't
we've
think
been there,
a
like,
lot of
it's
people
always been
want
someone new.
I don't know if I'm.
Yeah.
I don't. So like, yeah, I'm doing a 5-minute spot at the Vixen. That's just pretty much a glorified open mic at this point. Kind of. I'm gonna take it a lot more seriously than that, but I feel like there's a lot more pressure that I'm not going on stage
like
for
an
5
audition.
minutes. I'm going on stage for 2 minutes at a time, 5 minutes at first, then 2 minutes at a time in between each comedian. I got to say some funny shit and comment. I feel like it's a little bit easier to comment on like a joke they just said because that's a lot like
Well,
yeah.
it's dynamic too. You
Right.
You have to be dynamic and understand what hit hard, or on the vice versa, what didn't hit hard, and then
Yeah.
you bring that shit up, and then that's
Yeah.
what's funny.
Like when I
Right.
told my black jokes, the fucking the host, he was a black guy, and he walked up there. He's like, "Hey man, you should have said You should have said purple drank, not grape drank." I'm like, stupid. I'm like, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm never
Yeah.
telling those jokes again.
Yeah.
Oh man, but this other guy, he told me before the open mic, he's like, white people can tell black jokes. Just make sure they're fucking funny. I'm like, okay. And then
Funny, not racist.
yeah. One of the jokes was I had a 23andMe, okay? I did a 23andMe and I was surprised that there was no black people in my in my
Lineage.
DNA. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I like a lot of things that black
I'm
people
not.
like.
I'm looking at you, Tori. I'm not surprised that you're 23 and me.
Well, it's just because of my
came
black
back negative.
It's just 'cause of my black-
African American.
Well, it's because of my black girl ass. That's why.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You do got a fat ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's well known. So one of the jokes I made was I like a lot of things that black people like. I like taking my time when I cross the street. Nobody laughed, dude, except for like two people in the back were like, "Oh fuck!" I was like, "All right, yep, I'm gonna scrap those." And then moved on to Asian people. That worked.
See, that's how. Yeah, you can hit every race.
You kind
you
of
know?
want them back with Asians.
Well, that one joke I have about Asian people is very good. I think it's like
They
I
probably
love
weren't
it.
there to be offended. They were doing homework.
I'm like, I love.
Time.
Building
I'm
the
like,
new
I love
iPhone.
Asian. I'm like, I love Asian women. I'm like, they love me a long time. I love them for about 30 seconds.
That was a good one too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that
is a
joke.
good one. That's a great joke.
Yeah, people like that one. Where is this shit? Fucking computer just falls asleep. There we go. Hello. All right, I have to piss. So,
Take
All
it.
BRB.
All right, let's start talking shit about. Oh, he hasn't left yet.
You think we forgot, didn't you? No. Only 1 week in a row. So, with that being said, what's Cody chugging this week?
Hey Torgy, got this new bottle of Dickel Bourbon Whiskey. Figured I'd try it right here. Washing her down with some good old Bush Latte. Cheers.
Now, Mama. Yeah, buddy.
Nice, man. So, tell me, if you could learn a new instrument or a new language, which one would you choose and why?
Like which one of each, or like which one and then which one and then
You're
why?
you're already thinking too much. You're
Like,
already-
did you want me to
Just-
choose a language or an
Yeah,
instrument?
Either one.
And then why?
That's it. And why?
Well, I feel like the music industry is a little too saturated right now, so I think I would go with language just because it gives you a step ahead to any job you might get.
That's true. That's true.
No one's ever gotten a job at McDonald's like, hey man, I got to play a mean bass. It's like
We don't need that.
I could do I'm loving it in bass form. Just boom, 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 boom. In the drive-through. What the fuck?
I do some sign language, you know? I don't know
Oh
a
yeah,
lot,
yeah.
but that one is pretty universal, you know?
Everyone knows what that means.
Yeah.
Except Asians, I guess. Theirs is this.
You
It's
know,
like, how is that different?
I was driving home today. I hit some rush hour, and then this car just cut me off, right? And I was like, okay, whatever. Then I switched lanes. The car cut me off again. Jesus. Tori, did you
Coming
do
in
a
hot.
turbo piss? That was fast as fuck.
I pushed.
And so this car cuts me off again. I switch lanes again, and I look at the driver to like make them know, like, hey, I'm not okay with the type of driving you are doing on this road. And I look, and this is gonna be offensive to probably most people, but it was an old Asian woman, and I was like, I don't think it could be any worse than that. I don't like stereotypically. You've checked all the boxes of bad driving. Okay.
Mainly women. Yeah.
She was also asleep at the wheel.
All right. Speaking of that piss, how often do you guys take a piss and then flush before you're done and try to race the toilet?
Oh, I did that a couple times.
I do that all the time.
0 times. What? We're racing a toilet?
Yeah,
I
you
don't-
piss and then you flush before you're done pissing and then you try to finish.
It's like you're trying to-
Like perfect timing.
No, I always finish first and
There you go.
then I flush. I don't.
Okay.
I've never
Okay. Try it.
raced against the
exciting.
finish line except when I'm having sex and then I'm trying to like.
There
get
ain't no
out.
finish line. There ain't no telling where the finish
You
line
still
for me is
finish
going to
first
be.
anyways.
Yeah. I always get first place. I'm a winner. Yeah, there is no telling where that finish line is for me. Could be fucking 30 seconds, could be 30 minutes. I have no idea. Depends how much I've beat off that day. Anyway.
Good segue. Good segue.
Yeah, good segue.
Into what?
I don't know where we want to go next with this.
That's a good question.
I love talking about comedy. I could talk about comedy all night.
True. Who's your favorite comedian?
Right now, I'd say probably Shane Gillis. Either Shane Gillis,
Got some stuff. Got some stuff.
He got canceled.
yeah, either Shane Gillis or Andrew Schultz right now.
Andrew Schultz is awesome.
He's fucking, oh my God, dude, he's so good.
Both of them are really good. I like Nate Bargatze, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
I was just watching his
so-
special.
Oh,
on,
he's so
Amazon
funny,
today.
man. He's so,
So
impressive.
clean.
So impressive
So
how you can do
clean.
that.
Yeah.
Him
Like,
and
'cause
Jim
all my shit
Gaffigan
has-
are like the two like top clean guys right
Yeah.
now.
I just don't understand how you do that.
I think it's because how big his eyes are.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever seen that dude's eyes?
true.
They're-
Yeah.
I think it's
They're
just based on like where you're from too. Like he was.
Well, yeah,
from,
he's from Tennessee, Southern
Jim
gentleman,
Gaffigan from
Guys,
Indiana. So like
Southern gentleman kind of
grew up in a
deal.
farm town.
Yeah.
But I also really, I'm okay. So actually, this Saturday, I'm seeing Tony Hinchcliffe at the Chicago Theater. I've
Oh,
never
dude.
ever seen his stand up before.
Me neither. I've only seen him on
I've
Kill
seen
Tony.
clips.
Like, I'm assuming you've seen the same, right?
Yeah, yep. I've only seen him on Kill Tony, and then yeah. So me and my brother, both my brother-in-laws are going. So it'll be a good time. But there's a Chicago comedian, Brandon Kiefer. Did you watch that episode when
I
Brandon?
have, and I've seen him perform. I've talked. I won't say anything else, but I've seen him. He's awesome.
I saw him at the Easy Bar. I'm like, hey, you're Brandon Kiefer, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, I saw you on Kill Tony, man. You're really funny. He's like, oh, thanks. He's like, I didn't want to say this on the show, on the podcast, but he's like, yeah, it's not random.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
I knew that too because of what they were talking about. They were like, "How did we find you?" Right? And it was like, "Oh wait, because you pulled him out of the bucket is how you found him."
Right.
Apparently, right? But that's the thing, man. It's all about who you know, and the same thing with the open mics. You've noticed this too, where if you walk in, you can sign up whatever spot you want, but then all of a sudden, someone that's been around the block a few times,
They'll
knows
cut
some
right in front of
people,
you.
yeah, they get moved in front of you too. And I think I was like number 8 at one point, and I ended up being like 30th or something. Like that's how it works.
We've
man.
kind
You
of
gotta
been
pay your dues.
we've kind of been holding our ground though. Like the last time, I think I signed up about like 9th.
Yeah.
But I was hanging out with Manny, who goes there all the time. He's been going for a couple years now.
Yeah.
So like, that's kind of what I've been doing. It's just kind of, I've seen how clicky it is.
It is. It gets clicky. It does. And so if you, I mean, I won't say that that's how you succeed, because you can buddy up and rub elbows with everyone that you want. But if you're not funny, you're not funny.
Right.
You know what I mean? You still have to fucking put in the time. You still got to write. You still got to refine your jokes. You still got to read the room and follow those principles and just be consistent. Like, that's what's going to allow you to be successful. You're not going to be able to ride the coattails of anyone else,
Right.
you know, at that point. And this coming from someone who isn't successful at all. So it's all right. But, you know, I think that way. So.
Well, Sudak was telling me that he's seen you do some shit, and he says you're really funny. I've never seen your stand-up, so I'm excited to see it whenever you go.
I do got to post some stuff. I have so much material that is just in my, like, vault. And I just got to post it. I just don't have the time, man. I almost want to hire a video editor to just get all this shit out, because by the time I do get time, it's going to be outdated at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, dude, so what I've kind of noticed so far is, you know, especially with having a set in McHenry where I'm from, where a lot of people know me and a lot of people like are friends with me on Facebook or now follow me because I changed it to a public, you know, to a comedian profile or whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I've posted some of the jokes that I'm like two of the jokes I've posted I'm gonna do because those are my heavy hitters. Those are my best jokes, but I'm gonna mix in some new shit. So it's like I've noticed that's why a lot of comedians post crowd work instead of their material, because they don't want to fuck, because they're like, you know, they're gearing up for a special or have just filmed their special and they don't want to fucking have all their material on fucking reels.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I know it's good to post. I know it's good, you know, content, but like, I also want people to fucking laugh when they see the joke. Like, oh, I've already heard this joke.
Even if they've heard the joke and they're coming out and they've seen the joke from you, it's because they want to support you. So they're still going to laugh at that joke.
True.
You know what I mean?
True. And they probably are coming out because they thought that shit was funny. So hearing it live might be a completely different experience.
And not only that, but you know how it is. When you get on stage and then you say that joke, you, depending on the reaction, depending on the situation, you might be able to, like, kind of, what's the word, like, just riff and go off something else and build on that joke, or hit a different punchline, or throw a new tag on it. So who knows? It could be the thing that they came and they loved you for, but now they got a whole new experience from it as well.
True.
That's what I always liked. You know, I saw Dave Chappelle once with my brother. He got us he got us seats in the 7th row away from Dave Chappelle. It was awesome. He's my favorite comedian by far, right? Like the GOAT by many, regarded the GOAT by many. But, and so it was me, my brother, and then a fat chick.
Thanks.
Hey, fatty.
Or I'm sorry, my brother was where I am, right? And so him and this fat chick are fighting for arm rest the whole fight, the whole comedy show. And essentially he's just looking at me. He's like, Jared, switch with me, man. I'm like,
I'm chilling.
My elbows out. But Dave Chappelle had a lot of same things that I've already heard before in other specials.
Yeah.
But he was able to riff off it and make some really funny new original content that I loved, man. It was amazing. My favorite comedy show I've ever been to.
Was it in a arena or a theater or
Milwaukee? I want to say it was the Milwaukee Theater, something close up there.
Okay, because I was gonna actually, my brother-in-law asked me, he's like, "Hey, you want to go see Dave Chappelle at the United Center?" I'm like,
He's
dude,
coming up with a show.
I don't.
But have you seen the ticket prices?
Yes, they were like, it was like $200 for nosebleeds or something crazy, like 150 or something like that.
The last time I looked at it, the cheapest one I saw was $350, and it wasn't nosebleeds.
Well,
it was still rather close.
Well,
to
he
the stage.
looked it up like right when it came out. It was like 150 for fucking 400 level. And I'm like, honestly, dude, after doing comedy for a little bit now, comedy is not meant to be in an arena. Like I mean, obviously,
It's
I
a
would.
cozy, like,
I mean, clubs are the best place to see comedy for sure.
yeah.
But I mean, anything more than a theater, dude, like, I don't know, dude. It's like
I don't know. I saw Kevin Hart at the United Center once, and it was still just as fun.
I know, but you know what I mean, though.
And those
Comedy's
guys are
supposed
like
to be
top of the line.
Yeah,
like
right,
they're
like-
the goats of their industry.
Yeah.
And they're able to.
It'd be like going to see Foo Fighters at Wrigleyville or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I really want to see him, but I'm just not gonna pay that much. But like, how much longer is he gonna be doing it though?
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
But you never
there's such
know.
a
You could
debate
get
there.
lucky, and he could pop in, and bump somebody, and
I'm
fucking.
happy that I was able to see Dave Chappelle. I will say this, Chester Bennington from Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Linkin Park has always been my favorite band ever since I was little. Right, and growing up, I listened to all their stuff, and then it was an August show, and I had purchased a ticket for that show. Right, I want to say it was August. I'm pretty sure, and he ended up dying, and I was like, dude, now I never get a chance to go and see this guy live, who I regarded as the GOAT of fucking alternative rock. Right?
Yeah.
And
I would have loved to
and
see it.
sucks.
It's just like me.
Always
It's like
think
me with
back, like,
yeah.
man, I wish I could have seen that dude live.
It's like me with seeing Foo Fighters with Taylor Hawkins. I'll never get to see that.
I'm not Taylor Hawkins.
He was a
He was
drummer.
a drummer,
He was a
yeah.
drummer. He just died of a
Okay.
fucking drug overdose in Colombia.
All right, that's not funny.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Yeah.
I wanted to go see him at Wrigley Field, but I mean, any concert at Wrigley Field, especially Foo Fighters, you're looking at $400 minimum. And I was
Something
just
that,
like, I was just like, I can't afford it. And I mean, Foo Fighters is probably my Linkin Park. Like that's like been
Okay.
my.
Okay.
I do love Linkin Park like to
Yeah,
death, but like
yeah.
Foo Fighters is like I grew up on Foo Fighters. Like my dad listened to them all the time. Like Foo Fighters is probably my childhood nostalgic favorite band.
Yeah.
But everybody knows now it's Beartooth.
I was just listening to, is it Monsters that they have?
Mm-mm.
No, something else. Okay. I thought that was one of their hit songs.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're. I'll play some after this. They're pretty good. I love Beartooth.
Speaking of like music, my coworker showed me this video of all these people storming a Lollapalooza fence.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
And
that was
then-
from last year, I think.
It may have been. They stormed the fence, right? And then the cops came, but they only stopped one person. You know who they stopped?
Oh, doesn't that guy have like an amputee?
Yeah, he had a
Oh.
prosthetic leg.
What a dick move.
Like, cop, you're a piece. First off, you're lazy.
yeah,
okay?
seriously. Like, hey,
Secondly,
you come here.
You
like,
should have
"Aw."
had a donut in your other hand
Yeah.
or in your holster, ideally.
What-
right?
It would have been funny if they just kicked his prosthetic leg like
Dude.
kicking a plastic chair. Just
Come on, man. Like, you're gonna
anything-
go, and it wasn't even like the guy was full stride and he tackled him. Like
he was probably half stride if he was missing a leg.
even half stride. The cop.
Hey, nope. Stop it.
Sees 30 other people.
Able-bodied people.
Right, 30 able-bodied people with 2 legs. Okay, and they're all
He stops
sprinting.
the guy with only one. Do you think he
on.
grabbed at his shoe and then
Come on.
accidentally yanked his leg off? Like, oh fuck, lawsuit, fuck.
Oh, it's terrible, man. I feel for that guy.
Damn.
If anything, that amputee guy should have just gone in, just let him go. Like he's doing that with a prosthetic leg.
Let him
let
go.
him
That's
in, man.
impressive.
He earned it.
That's
He
impressive.
wasn't even going there.
Yeah,
He
that's
was just
impressive.
walking on the side of the road.
It's like, I'm just here, man. I'm going to physical therapy. Holy shit.
Yeah, I remember when all that shit happened. That was fun.
Yeah, I've never been to Lollapalooza. I'd like to go, but it just seems like a fucking shit show.
It's really not as great as it seems. Like, I mean, it's fun.
I just
depending
mainly
on-
haven't gone because of the lineups. I don't like. I'm
yeah,
not.
a lot of lineups seem
Yeah.
kind of lazy now. Like
Yeah.
they're all too spread out.
lineup isn't attractive to me. I feel like it's a little bougie, right? It's like people
Yeah.
that go there have some good money, and it, like, I don't know. The raves and the concerts that I go to are a little more grungy, a little more like.
Oh yeah, dude. I go to
you
literally
know?
Beartooth, Dayseeker, Crown the Empire. Like
Right,
this is like
right.
fucking metalcore bands that are like. I go to like 500,000 person venues.
Yeah.
The biggest Beartooth show I ever saw was at Chicago Open Air,
Okay.
and that
Dude,
was.
Chicago Open Air.
I saw System of a Down, dude.
Ooh,
It was
that show.
insane.
You guys know who Steel Panther is?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Steel Panther. They're this like 80s kind of like spoof band.
But they
Who-
make good music.
Dude, they are amazing. And all their videos is just like getting half naked girls to like start dancing
Yeah.
in front of the camera. And I always thought, it's funny. It's like part of the video. These people did that live too. Like they started pulling up all these girls onto stage, and these girls are just stripping.
That's
and,
fucking
like
sweet.
the camera's on them too. Like I was like,
Keep recording.
all right, well, I guess they are legit. Like they do their thing, and I can not speak enough highly about fucking Chicago Open Air show. I wish they would bring it back. That was
Yeah.
such an amazing couple years when I was able to go to those, and the lineups
Was that
were
SeatGeek, right?
stacked, dude.
At SeatGeek Stadium.
SeatGeek or the one with like the Fire, wherever the soccer team, the
Chicago
Chicago
Fire.
Fire,
Yeah.
wherever they play. It was
I think they
there.
play at Soldier Field now.
Yeah, now they do. Yeah.
Now they do,
Yeah.
but I don't know where they played it anymore. But anyway, yeah, the SeatGeek Stadium. That fucking. I saw System of a Down, dude. Hour and a half show. They played almost every song that they had. It was so fun. And so I lost my buddies. Right. I had my
that
my
happens, man.
so I had my buddy Keith from the Army.
Yeah.
He lives in Kentucky.
Okay.
He drove all the way to Chicago to see System of a Down.
Mhm.
So I bought a ticket, met them down there. My dad dropped me off at a bar. We met at a bar. He brought his two friends. We went to literally. So dude, it was about to fucking storm. Like it was a bad storm coming in. So like they delayed the concert, and we were sitting in his car, smoking weed, whatever, just hanging out, chilling, waiting for the concert. And we met this dude that parked in front of us.
Mhm.
His name was he goes by Truly. Okay, this dude.
Wait,
big,
is this the
was
founder of Truly?
Before or after the drink came out? Yeah.
before, but it was
Okay.
it's
founder.
TROOLY. So he went by that. So anyway, this dude's a big fat white dude with a beard, fucking like gold bottom teeth,
Yeah.
and like a fucking he was wearing a patriotic fucking top hat, like massive. You
Yeah.
could spot him anywhere.
I want you type deal, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
literally. So he ended up like we made friends with him, whatever. We were smoking each other down, whatever, and we ended up sitting in the fucking car for longer than he did. He went in line, but he ended up cutting up to the front, and they ended up canceling the first two bands. So Beartooth was the third band, and they were up next. And I'm like, I came for Beartooth. Besides
Yeah.
System of a Down,
Yeah.
so I see Truly. I'm like, yo, Truly. He's like, yo, man, I saved your spot. We didn't even talk about this. He's like, I saved your spot. I'm like, dude, thank you so much.
Mhm.
Ran up there, dude. As soon as we stepped foot in the stadium, Beartooth opened up. I was like,
Oh, the
fuck,
timing.
dude. It was so fucking
Yeah.
sick, man. Yeah, Beartooth, dude. I recommend it to anybody to go. If even if you're not into like screaming music,
Yeah.
you got to go to a Beartooth show. It's
Just
literally,
feel that energy.
dude, it's the best fucking time. Because we went up to me, Curtis, and Justin went up to Oshkosh on a Wednesday after work to see Bad Omens, Beartooth, and A Day to Remember. And
Oh.
dude, it was the most epic show ever, dude. And Beartooth was so good. All the bands were great, but Beartooth, dude, they just put on such a fucking good show. Caleb Shomo is such a good vocalist. I'm gonna stop fanboying on Beartooth, but
It's all
no,
right,
every-
man.
everybody's
You
gotta
like
go
your
see
band,
one.
you know.
Yeah.
And that I always try and tell people, like, you got to go and experience the festival scene, but like, go to the music and the genre that you like, you know, because there's
yeah,
a
don't
lot
go to
of different-
Country Thunder.
Yeah, that's what I. Yeah,
I did
Country
it, and
Thunder
it's-
is the worst, dude.
It sucks. I went to
The
it multiple
worst.
times, and all you do is just get drunk.
And play in the mud.
Yeah. First year I went that I was like drinking was right before I went into the Army. I was 18, and I ended up. You want another one?
I'm okay.
We I think I don't even know who the fuck was playing. I didn't even see anybody. I lost my shoes and my shirt, and I
Oh,
fucking
shit.
sharded, so I didn't have underwear. Yes,
all
it was
right.
also after a week of drinking in Mexico.
Oh, you decided to follow up a week of drinking in Mexico with a weekend of
Literally
Country
the day
Thunder?
after I got back from Mexico, I went to Country Thunder for a day.
Ah,
I just went
God
for a
damn.
day. I didn't go the whole weekend.
Yeah, that
Lost
ain't-
my
that
shoes,
ain't gonna
lost my
go well.
shirt.
So let me guess, it was raining too.
Yes,
Yep. It always
Yes.
rains at Country Thunder for some reason.
I ended up having sex with somebody in the back of Brandon Nugent's Durango.
Good old Brandon.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a minute.
It's been a minute, man.
I think he lives somewhere in like Tennessee or something like
Mhm.
that. I think he lives out
I
out
feel like he
east.
belongs there.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
He should have migrated there sooner.
Yeah, I love Brandon. Good
Yeah,
guy.
he's cool, dude. We grew up playing football together, man, which is also how I remember you.
Yeah.
You know? I remember.
Now I'm fat and a dad.
There's nothing wrong with that,
Hey,
man.
no, it's all right. I've embraced it.
Yeah.
I just like food too much, and I'm lazy. The Army, working out every day, twice a day for fucking 3 years. I'm like, I'm done, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back into it one of these days. But
You
it's
got the
just
core
like,
already established.
huh?
I said you got the core already established. You can take a
Exactly.
break.
Core is
Exactly.
there. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Still got a lot of muscle mass, baby.
I've been loving it though, man. I've been lifting again regularly. I went through this phase where like I was into sports. I liked lifting. Then I learned about lifting and how like the science behind stuff. And I realized, oh, our coaches didn't know shit.
No,
like
that's
they were
another.
great mental toughness. They developed us like none other. It was great.
Yeah.
But science and how to lift the right way, you guys are fucking stupid.
Yeah, Bigger, Faster, Stronger was a terrible program. I'm very convinced that is the big reason why my back is so fucked up. Like
So is mine. Weird.
I have severe degenerative disc disease. Like
So does everyone in our football
Yeah.
team. This is
I
weird.
literally I got an MRI. My doctor's like, you need surgery like yesterday.
Yeah.
I need back surgery, and I'm fucking 29, and I'm just like, I've been living off of cortisone injections for the last 3 years.
Yeah, man.
Thanks,
it's
Crevy.
But hey, we got that touchdown.
Yeah, right.
Touchdown.
Was it worth it?
No, and that's why I am going to be very, very protective over Jonah if he decides to play football. If he decides to play football,
Well, they have so
I'll
many
sup-
different safety protocols
right.
now.
I'll support
They've
him.
increased it.
I want him to play golf.
I love sports. It's cool. There's a lot of good lessons you can get from
Yeah. Oh
sports.
yeah. Absolutely.
And I think they teach you some good shit about life. But there are way too many dads, like failure
Who are
dads,
who get
live
too into it.
vicariously through their kids. Being a coach, I can say this. Like I've seen these
Oh yeah.
dads
Yeah.
and their kids.
His dad was
like,
insane.
it was miserable, man. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. The whole Ben.
I don't want to
Peterson-
name
remember.
drop him, but well, you already
Just
said his name.
dropped him. Yeah. No, Ben.
No, there's a lot of fucking guys that they're. I think my dad, my dad didn't really do that, but my dad tried to tell me when I got out of the army. He's like, "Go walk on at Whitewater and be the quarterback, and you can go to the NFL." I'm like, "Dad, fucking what? I'm not going to the NFL, dude. Are you kidding me?"
Walk on Whitewater, then you go to the NFL real fast.
I'm like, dude, no.
Gotta make it to that
I'm like, do
combine.
you understand that I'm not that good? I had CJ Fedorowicz to throw to. Okay.
And he was tall as
Guys,
fuck.
Like, granted, I made
8'9".
like I made some
As long
plays.
as I throw it in the air, he
Right.
catches it. Yeah.
I made some good plays, but like the majority of the time, I was throwing to CJ Fedorowicz. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking.
that was
go-
probably the game plan for like the entire season, right? Just hey, throw it to CJ.
not necessarily, but like he's like if it was a design
He's-
play to
he's
somebody
trial one,
else.
Yeah.
If it was a design play to somebody else and they weren't there, I'm like, throw it up.
Yep. I remember one time this was right around the time he started getting all this NFL exposure, and we were playing against him in like a scrimmage, right? And so I see this giant 200+ pound man who's like over 7 feet tall, and he catches the ball, and I tackle him and I hit him in the knees. The coach pulls me over and goes, "Hey, stay off his knees." I
Damn.
go, "Okay."
Hey man, I'm trying to go to the NFL too.
How am I supposed to tackle this guy then, right? So
You know he's
the
gonna
next
deal with
play-
this in the NFL, right?
yeah, right. The next play happens, and so I was like, "Well, I can't jump on his knees, so I jump on his back." Right? I get on his back. This dude's running, and he grabs me with one hand and throws me off his back, and just keeps running. I go, "All right,
Dude,
And the
can you
coach
imagine-
Comes up, goes, "Good job."
Can you imagine if when we were in high school, your senior year or my sophomore year, your junior year, when CJ was a senior?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if we were in the conference we were supposed to be in? We would have
Like
fucking
3A or yeah.
4A, but like
Whatever it
if
was,
like
yeah.
everybody in the Fox Valley was 5, 6, 7A
Yeah.
because Mr. Harbeck was like, "Hey, we need to be in a fucking conference because of fucking CJ. We need to be in a competitive
Because of one
conference."
There's 44 people on a team.
Like, dude,
because
yeah,
of
we need
one.
like if we were in like the Big
Change
North
our
or
entire difficulty level.
if we were in like the Big North
Harbeck.
Conference or whatever, the Fox Valley Conference was not for us. But like, dude, we would have gone way further, I think. But we still would have had to play
Well,
Richmond,
Right. Regardless, we'd still lose.
and then I'm not going to name any names,
Our
but
coach gets ejected for swearing too much and injecting steroids on the sidelines.
I'm not I'm not going to mention any names. But somebody blew that game for us. He happened to play corner. His name was not MJ, but anyway,
Yeah.
he blew that game. I'm just kidding, buddy. You don't listen to this.
He won't.
It's all right. CJ also dropped 2 other touchdown passes I threw him. He had the chance, so he caught that first touchdown in the first quarter. And he was 2 away from tying the state record for touchdowns in a career, and he dropped 2 of them that I threw to him. So he could have broke it, or he could have tied it.
You know,
At least tied it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
right. It's funny though.
I put
man.
it there.
Like competition changes our perspective.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember even as 8th graders, our Pee Wee football days, we made it all the way to the Super Bowl. We ended up losing to some Crystal Lake Raiders team.
Yeah,
right?
Crystal Lake was always fucking stacked,
They
man.
got like 3 schools. All
Yeah,
combined.
Crystal Lake South, Central,
don't-
and Cary.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't have Johnsburg North, South, and Central.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, like
If-
McHenry East and West.
right. If we had extra cardinal directions, we might be all right.
Right.
But we just had Johnsburg, right? And I remember everyone after we lost, and me included, we were all crying, right? We're all crying, and I look over to John, actually, John Sanko, and he's like, "Why are you guys crying? This is the furthest we've ever gone in program history.
Right, yeah.
We're pretty happy about it right now." And you just get so competitive to the point where it evolves into something more, and it really doesn't ever have to get to that when it's Pee Wee football.
Right. Yeah, I understand. I understand crying like your last game of your senior year because that's most likely 90% of the team's never going to play football again.
And you might not see your friends again. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit
But-
happens, right?
Sophomore year when we lost to Richmond, I was crying. Mike Silvestri's like, why are you crying? He's like, dude, you guys are going to go so far. I'm like, yeah. I'm like 0-9. 0-9 senior year, baby. Let's go.
New record, baby.
Yeah.
No, we were the first team to do that since Jake Carlson's dad
Unwilling.
was a senior.
Wow.
And Jake Carlson was a senior. How fucking weird is that, huh? Yeah. But we're coming up on a good time here.
That's good, man. I like it.
So yeah, probably wrap it up, huh?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you guys for having me.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
thanks for coming.
absolutely,
Appreciate it, man.
sir.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
definitely have you on
Thanks
again for sure.
joining us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys know the drill. Like, share, follow, subscribe, all that shit. Just make us come on. I don't want to go to work anymore.
Famous.
I don't want to go
We
to work
want
anymore.
this to be our
this,
work. Come
this,
on, people.
This could be so much. I mean, it's good. I think it's good, but it could be way better if you just guys, like, I mean, come on.
You get him famous, and then I'm gonna ride on his coattails.
Yeah,
all
boy.
right? That's what I
Let's
wanna
go,
do.
dude.
We're trying to
Hell-
create a community here.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, baby. All right, guys. So we'll see you next week. Adios.
Bum.
Play that. I want to swell up again. Play that intro song.